We're going to be just sitting here talking for the next 45 minutes to an hour. But the YouTube channel is Salem Hendricks. Demon. Alright. But yeah, we're until we got Bye here with us. We got Bye sitting over there. We got Carly over there, and Demon here with us today. So it does not matter what we're talking about as long as it's not religion or politics. But yeah, have you seen the trailer for the Crew 2, Demon?
No, I have not.
The trailer is actually really good. They're adding planes and boats into the Crew 2. It's not going to release until early next year. Yes. And it's basically you can, from what I've seen on it, it shows that you can go immediately from flying a plane to going into a boat and stuff like that. It looks really good. Hopefully it's, there's not as many problems as there was with the original Crew, like, glitch wise and everything like that.
The GPS was ass.
Well, see, the GPS doesn't really fuck up unless you're doing the crate missions.
Right.
And that's only when it really fucks up the worst. When it comes down to it, though, the game itself is really solid. And everything like that. I need to get the stream up on my tablet because my moderator is probably going to show up soon. As long as he's available, because I know he's got shit to do during the day.
Yeah, I'll try to find your YouTube channel. I can't seem to find it.
I'll send you the thing in a minute. Just let me share the stream everywhere.
If I got the YouTube on her phone, I can just have her send me the link to it.
That's true. That's true. I'm just trying to get chat up and everything like that and share the stream everywhere. Carlo, you want to do that while we're sitting here? Remember, you gotta do this on your phone, bud. Hello, bye. We started.
Hey, bye.
Yes.
You got his YouTube.
I don't know if I do or not, because I had to get a new phone recently.
Well, the thing is, I stream every video.
You should.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah. But,
I was gonna say, if you do, send the link to me so I can...
Well, I can get the link on my phone right now, and I can send it to her, and then she can send it to you.
Okay.
Yeah, just give me a second to do that. But no, we started off talking about the Crew and everything, and Need for Speed. Now, the thing is about Need for Speed, I was excited about it because it was, it felt like it was going to be underground again and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But it was, yeah, just turn that off.
Yeah, I know, I'm trying to stream and that's happening.
Yeah.
What I liked about the underground version was the fact
Yeah.
that it really got into depth.
Oh yeah, Underground 2 was my fucking favorite. Absolutely. I'm actually gonna move from this chair. Oh, I'm fucking table dancing again. There we go. Put me in the third person. But so now it puts me in third person. I need to go to the desktop version of YouTube. Damn it.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. When you sit at the front of the table, it puts you at eye level. Cause it did it to me on the
Yeah.
other end too.
Hit the wrong fucking thing. Damn it. But, yeah, see, the thing is, Underground 2 went really fucking in-depth, and then everything after that just didn't have the same quality as it did. Like, Midnight Club went really in-depth and everything. Midnight Club 3 was fucking amazing. But
Yeah, I love the Midnight Club streets of LA.
the thing is about LA, I played every Midnight Club from the first one all the way up until LA. And the problem was with LA is that it did not have it didn't have the cities and stuff that 3 had. 3 was the fucking best. 3 was the absolute perfect fucking one for Dub Edition Remix because you got so many cars. They took out so much for fucking Midnight Club LA. They took out a shit ton of muscle cars. They took out a shit ton of the motorcycles. They just took out a whole bunch of everything. And
well, the reason why they do that is so that way it doesn't look like they're just copying all the other games. I mean, look at the Call of Duty game, for example.
mm-hmm.
After they came out with, I think Modern Warfare 3 was the best. And then when they started getting into like Call of Duty Ghosts and everything like that, they just copied the game and added new stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
And now they're taking all these newer ones like Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare, stuff like that. They're adding in weapons that you would see in like Halo.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I'm kind of glad with the new Call of Duty World War
2 that's coming out. Yeah, they're taking out a whole bunch of that shit and starting from scratch.
Yeah, they're reverting back to the original line they were going.
Mm-hmm. See, the thing is, I heard that from a lot of people are not gonna like Carly and everything like that. I sent you the link bye for the channel to send to him.
Okay.
They're taking out create a class and stuff like that because they're gonna have predetermined classes for each division, and they're gonna be getting rid of perks as well. So I'm assuming that they're gonna be perks to go along with that. For me, I'm excited for the yeah, it is because it means no overpowered classes, no overpowered little fucking COD kitties. The people that will fucking no life the game won't be so overpowered. The one thing I'm excited about is that I follow them on Instagram, and they showed that that there's going to be fighter planes, bombers, and stuff like that. The bombers is going to be a kill streak and everything. I'm hoping that it actually lets you fly the fighters for the airborne division because I really want to fly a fucking fighter plane and get some dogfights in. Speaking of dogfights, though, my favorite games they added the backwards comp was Blazing Angels, Squadrons of World War II. And what makes me upset about it is that I go to check the price on the fucking thing, and it says it's not available. Like, what the fuck? Yeah, it's weird, man. It says 2 people are watching right now besides me monitoring. I'm assuming SFR, are you there? If you are, man, say something in the chat. But on top of that, I'm excited for it. Have it pre-ordered and stuff. The beta for it comes out in August, I think, for Xbox and PS4. Yeah, something like that. But going back to Midnight Club and everything like that, it's like they did great with the games, but Midnight Club just didn't have as much as it should have. Like the least they could have done was kept a lot of the old school muscle in, or at least kept 1 or 2 like old school choppers like they had in Midnight Club 3. And they didn't have any SUVs like Midnight Club 3 had, and it was really bad, in that aspect. It was just, because when it comes to racing games like that and Forza and all that, I'm the type where I make every design that I have on a vehicle, except for a select few. And it's like, that's what I loved about Midnight Club, is that I can have that creative freedom. The one thing that pissed me off is that they said they took out the 1969 Dodge Charger because too many people were making the General Lee. To me, that sounds like horse shit. And then,
It really is because it all has to do with the fact of the Confederate flag.
See, this was way before that. You have to remember though, that was fucking 2007. Yeah, but you gotta remember that game came
I
out like
know.
2008,
There
so
were
it's like,
so many places that
yeah,
they already had the issue with Kenya's Confederate flag.
that's true. That is true.
And it just got to the point to where the government actually stepped in
Mhm.
and tried to change that. And I'm just like one of many others that, I'm sorry, but they can kiss our rear ends because I've got one hanging up on my wall.
No, it's a fucking flag. I don't understand why the fuck people got a problem with it. I mean, it's part of our history, man. And that's the thing
I
that
could say
people.
so much about that, but then that would go into politics and
Yeah.
all that, and I know we're not
Oh,
talking
there's
about
some.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm just saying people need to stop being whiny bitches.
they really do.
The only thing I'm gonna say is I get tired of how
Although we're white, what we know.
racist symbol and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But if people really went back and did their research on it, it was the original designer of the flag was black himself.
Exactly.
He was the original designer of the flag.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, people don't want to study history. They want to sit there and fucking repeat it. And what pisses me off is that when it comes down to it, and I know we're breaking our own rule here. Back last year around Pride for when before the election finished, when the election was still going on, Black Lives Matter went up, got invited to Canada's Pride Parade as a guest of honor. They sat there and they said gay cops don't have the right to march because they're cops. Like, the fuck? Fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly. And it's just like, how can they sit there and really yell black?
Oh yeah, that's fucking disgusting.
When they're killing their own kind.
Exactly. I mean, everybody's killing fucking each other, man. It doesn't matter. A killer's just gonna fucking
Oh yeah,
kill
but
somebody.
they don't want to look on black crime, which is way fucking worse than
Yeah.
fucking white cop on fucking black person.
Yeah.
And then you're
And I
also
love
gonna
how
fuck
I'm
up
just looking over
the
at
pride
Maya and
flag
like her
and
fucking
add that
titties are all
bullshit to
just
it.
like blurred
Go
out, so
fuck
thank
yourself.
God for that. Even though it's like I have NSFW stream, it's just like I still have blur there. For fucking.
Yeah, see, I can't even find your stream. I'm on your page.
Oh no! I'm streaming on Twitch right now. You'd have to find me on Twitch. Yeah, it's the same thing on Twitch. Yeah, it's the same thing on Twitch. But
Yeah, you look that right now, be exception.
yeah, but you know that's what pissed me off about it is that there's so much of the fucking discrimination. Whereas like the fucking smart people, we just don't care either way what fucking color you are. And the thing is, I got firefighters in the family, and I got, you know, friends that are firefighters, and it doesn't even matter to them. And what it matters is saving their fucking life. And they deal with so many idiots because they don't want to deal with the cop. Like,
And see,
that's what's fucking retarded about it.
yeah, it's just like, me, it sucks living where I'm at because I live in a military town. I mean, I literally live close enough to where I can walk out to the end of my street
Yeah.
and chunk a rock and hit the guard shack to where you can get on post.
I don't think they'd like that too much, though.
Nah, probably not. Not considering they have a fully operational tank sitting at the main entrance.
Oh, yeah, it's the same thing here with the fucking military bases.
But no, I used to work for a civilian contract company that worked for the military on post
Right.
before I got laid off. And I've had to listen to a lot of everything that went on. And it's just, there's a lot of people that agree with me when people say that we need to fix the government. No, we need to fix people first.
Well,
If
the
we
both
just
need to be fixed.
pull together and work as one and look out for each other like we used to,
Oh, yeah.
this country could go back to the way it used to be.
But the thing is, the country's been fucking broken for a long ass time, you know, like with the fucking racism
Well,
and
they
shit
got
like
the
that.
petty
You can't-
bullshit in front of everything else that fucking matters.
It's the shit that matters is looking out for one another, but the racism.
So like you
is the only
don't
thing we
want somebody's help 'cause they're black, they're white, they're gay.
Exactly,
Just
that's
fucking
what
over
we
it.
got.
It's been broken for a while, but
Yeah.
then again, it's only gotten worse over the years. Instead of making it better,
Oh yeah.
it's gotten worse because everyone only cares about themselves. They don't give a damn.
Black Lives Matter fucking movement set race relations back like 30 years.
Oh, they did it way more than
It
that.
was so fucked up.
They did it way more than that.
They've been
And
doing
on top of
Black
that,
Lives Matter
oh, go ahead. Oh yeah.
progress after
They went
a
fucking
certain
nuts.
person got into office.
Oh, even before he went into office. See, the thing is,
No,
I'm
it
not
just
a
got worse
fan.
after. I'm not,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
not talking about Trump.
Either fucking way, man.
It got
I don't like him because I'm a New Yorker, and he's just a fucking asshole in general. I'm not gonna say he's not my president. I'm not gonna say that. He's the fucking president. He's an asshole though, and he's just a fucking giant goddamn idiotic
Trump,
oompa loompa.
yeah, I've actually met Trump on numerous occasions, and yes, he is an asshole and a dick on so many levels. But the also too the advantage he has over any of the other presidents, he's also a businessman.
Oh yeah, I'll fully agree with that. I'll fully agree with that.
He also knows what it's going to take.
But the thing is, he's also going the wrong way about it. Like building the fucking wall. The thing is, I don't agree with that because you can go about it so many better ways than building a wall. Because if they figured out a way to get over the fucking fences before, what the hell is going to stop them from buying a fucking ladder and climbing over now?
That I will agree with you on that. I mean, it's just basically becoming Berlin all over again.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to cause more issues when it's going
What pissed me off the most about
the
Trump though?
Mexican government still.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What pissed me off the most about him though is that my family is Catholic. I'm atheist myself, but my family is Catholic. He sat there in an open interview talking to the Pope because the Pope didn't like capitalism. I mean, he's a man of religion. He's not gonna like it, obviously. He sat there and threatened the Pope with ISIS. He threatened the Pope with fucking ISIS being in his back door. And that pissed me off and made me even hate him even more. Like, don't get me wrong, he's not much better than fucking Hillary with her stupid bullshit.
But he's better.
Yeah, I don't want to say that. I agree we need a businessman in office. But I would rather have anybody else but him because of that fact, because you don't fucking sit there and threaten religion with a goddamn terrorist group. I mean, come on, man, you gotta have more sense than that. And he sat there, he says, oh, we have to get rid of all these immigrants. Motherfucker, you're an immigrant yourself. It's like, shut the fuck up, bro. I mean, and you know, there's so many ways of coming into this country legally, but the problem is he wants to get rid of people's work visas or visas to come into this country that he's not giving them any time to even apply for citizenship.
Exactly. See, yeah, the wall is a bad idea. Actually, I'm not going to say bad. It's the worst idea that you can ever.
Exactly.
Because look what happened to Berlin with the wall.
Oh yeah. Fucking.
They were at war with each other for years
Yeah. Before
Yeah.
it finally fucking came down.
Thing is, if he wants to keep the illegal out, then at least make it a lot easier to be able to get their citizenship.
Exactly. Like, don't make it a
Instead of
7-year fucking thing to get citizenship. Make it at least, 2 to 3 years with paying a visa, because at least then more people would legally come by, and more people would, legally come to this country. And I will admit, we don't need any more refugees coming into the country because we need to worry about our own homeless. We got to worry about our own fucking veterans. My brother was a veteran. My brother was 6 months into his fucking tour when he got killed. And there's guys, that he was in his troop with that came home. They talk to me about everything. I talk to them every once in a while. And these guys need more fucking help than some goddamn refugee. Granted, yes, we're the land of the free. We're the land of the fucking opportunity. We are the motherfucking American goddamn dream. But,
We also need to take care of our own.
exactly, we need to take care of our own and try to take care of them. If
And
the
we have not
motherfucker
been
would
doing
stop
that.
taking this budget towards that fucking wall and put it towards something that mattered, like building more fucking schools instead of fucking prisons. We have more prisons in this country than we do schools. And that's what bothers me. Don't get me
Exactly,
wrong,
it's just like-
I'm a motherfucking criminal. I've broken the law. Go ahead.
My parents live
Okay.
here by where I'm at. And they have an elementary school, they have middle school,
Right.
but the only high school is actually go to the next town over.
Yeah.
Granted, they're only like 2 minutes from it. Temple doesn't even have a freaking high school.
That's fucked up. And I'm surprised Bye Bye hasn't put any of her 2 cents in. You're quiet over there, sweetheart.
I'm just listening.
You don't have nothing to say? You don't have nothing you want to bring up?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, we're talking about anything
But-
here, so.
I've noticed.
Broke our own fucking rule. Yeah. But you know what?
Yeah,
We're
you're
not-
worried about
we're
me.
not- But the thing is, we're not sitting here arguing like some people would.
Yeah.
Like, we're not fucking
No,
screaming
we're
at
not
one another.
having like a freaking debate like
Oh,
they
hell
do
yeah.
on television.
But the thing is, that's what he needs to focus on. And when we get our own, you know, schools and, you know, veterans help and shit like that, then we should worry about the intake of refugees, immigrants, and stuff like that. One thing I will agree with is that when Syria got attacked, he retaliated. He helped out. I will give him credit for that. Because when Obama was in presidency, several fucking citizens died. He didn't do a goddamn thing to retaliate on sovereign soil. Like, motherfucker didn't do shit. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? This is the fucking country my brother died for? What the fuck is going on here? Now, my old man was in the Navy. His brother was in the Navy. My grandfather was in the Navy on my mother's side. My grandfather on my father's side was a Marine. My uncle was a Marine. Me, if it wasn't for my diabetes and my heart condition and my eyes, I would have joined the Air Force when I turned 18. And because of that, it's,
That's
you
the
know,
way I am.
yeah,
That's the way I am. My stepdad was
right,
my stepbrother was Air Force.
right,
My brother-in-law was in the Army. He was actually stationed where I live at for 16 years before he finally got out.
yeah,
And he got out a year before they had that shooting down there,
oh, okay,
on base back in 2009.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
And if it wasn't for the fact that I was diagnosed with a brain tumor when I was a little kid,
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
I would have gone into the Marines because I
Oh,
used
wait a second.
the test with a buddy of mine to go in right out of high school. And they also told me that if they would have known about my tumor before I took the test, they would never have allowed me to take it. That would have already disqualified me from going in.
Yeah, see,
Especially
me
considering
and
I
a
was
friend of
going to
mine
go in
that
I missed it by 3 points.
yeah, for me and my friend, we grew up together. We were family. His father was a better father to me than my own father was. My father was a fucking deadbeat. This man taught me how to fight. This man taught me how to drive. This man taught me how to fucking shoot. And he was a fucking Marine in Vietnam. He was a fucking medic. This man knew his shit. Taught me how to work on cars and stuff like that better than my own father did. When his son and I were going into high school, a year after I was diagnosed with diabetes, his son was 2 years older than I was, so he was graduating by the time I was going through one of my years in high school. And we both took the test. He ended up scoring the Marines, which he ended up joining, and I got high enough to score the Navy SEALs, but when I turned in the test, they asked me if I had any disabilities or anything like that. And because of my diabetes and because my eyes had started going, that's what disqualified me right then and there.
Yeah.
I would have been a fucking Navy SEAL.
No, I just noticed and looked at my party. I didn't even realize I didn't even have my audio included.
This whole time?
This whole time.
God damn!
Oh my god.
'Cause I just happened to look at the party and notice that it wasn't included.
That's great. Well, hopefully from the echo they can hear it.
Yeah.
But either way, you know, like, he ended up joining the Marines right after high school because they were going to pay for his college.
Right.
And we were like, all right, you know, we'll stand by you. And, you know, I told him I wish I was going with him to back him up. 6 months into his tour, 2 days before Thanksgiving, he gets ambushed in Baghdad.
Damn.
Ends up saving most of his platoon, getting him out on a medevac. before they kill him. I called family up, Thanksgiving. They told me what happened, and then one of the guys that he saved showed up at my door and told me everything that happened, and that he saved his fucking life. And I'm still friends with him to this fucking day. And that was about 5 years ago.
Right.
And it's just, for the longest time, I blamed myself about it because I wasn't there backing him up. Because every fight, every argument and stuff like that, we were always right there. We were fucking family, and that's what I pride myself on. I surround myself with people I consider family, and I'll consider family till the day I fucking die. I recently came back into that family because of the shit with Roxy. We worked our shit out. I forgave Bai because I knew Bai way before I knew Roxy.
Right.
And Bai can sit there and talk about it if she wants to and explain, but because of the shit that's going on and the current thing, that certain relationship that Bai and I were telling you about, we're doing that right now between me, Carly, and herself.
Yep.
Yep.
And you know what? It's gonna piss off Roxy
you
so
chuckle.
much, I'm just gonna fucking laugh at it.
I'm pretty
But-
happy about it.
Oh, I'm fucking ecstatic. But, the thing is about it, I surround myself with people I know and I love. And I
Yeah.
have a lot of friends that I bring around with me. And the thing is, I know these friends so well and I've known them for so long. If I get into a fight, you better hope these motherfuckers aren't hanging around with me. Because they'll jump right the fuck in. Because in September, I'm actually taking a trip down to see Carly. I'm going to go see my brother and my nephew that I haven't gotten to see yet. So, that's going to be good. I get to see my little 3-year-old nephew, bring him, birthday presents from, all the years I missed. Get to see my brother, get to meet his wife, get to meet another friend of mine, for the first time I've known for the last 10 years. And we're all going to hang out, we're going to shoot the shit, have a good time. Because that's what life's about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Life's too damn short.
See, the thing is, to certain people, life's too damn long, other people, life's too short. Because the only time life is too damn short is when you're fucking enjoying it. Life is too short when you're enjoying it, you're having a good goddamn time. It's not worth petty bullshit, but to certain people you gotta keep a grudge with because they'll never fucking learn.
Exactly.
Because I'm the type of person where I'll be the hard ass of the group, but behind closed doors, I'm the motherfucking teddy bear. I will fully fucking admit
Yeah,
that.
I fucking know
And these two can attest to that. And
It's
it's
a
like,
cuddly junkyard dog.
exactly. I am a cuddly motherfucking junkyard dog that will rip your damn throat out if I feel the goddamn arise. If it arises to the occasion, I'll rip your fucking throat out. Yep. That's cool. But, yeah. I mean, on the subject that we're talking about right now, bye-bye, do you have anything to say?
It's kind of one of those subjects that's kind of really hard. Like, it's... You can't take life too seriously. Like,
Exactly.
smile each day. It's proven fact you'll actually live longer. If you hold a grudge, it's just gonna make your lifespan shorter.
Well, I mean, my lifespan
enjoy
got
what you
cut pretty
can.
damn short. That's what it is, hell. I mean, I'm a diabetic, I got a heart condition, and my heart stopped like fucking 10 times the year before my goddaughter died, and then I actually had a fucking heart attack when she died. So, I've cheated death more than on one occasion.
Oh yeah. It's just like with the way people are these days, they get mad way too easily. They hold a grudge, and they should always look so pissed off. There's a simple word that one of my favorite YouTubers I watch says.
Okay.
And just before he ends his streams, he always says, "Remember, small more," and leaves it at that.
See, the thing is, one of the guys I follow, beginning and end of his streams, love to all is everything he says. Beginning and end of his streams. He's a great guy. I'm in a Discord chat with him. Talk to him every chance I get. I follow him on Instagram. And, you know, he's just a great guy. He really, like, he does a lot of streams on YouTube. He does one every day of the week except for Saturday and Sunday. Same time, every time, like, either on YouTube or on Twitch. And he's big enough that he has a following, like, of over 6,000 people, but he's not big enough, he's not that big yet where he doesn't interact with a lot of his people. You know what I mean? And he's just a great fucking guy. And, you know, I'll have a conversation with him, like, he always talks to people in chat, so I never usually talk when I'm watching the stream. So I lurk. I'm one of those people that likes to watch and stuff like that, and I won't feel comfortable enough to say anything. But when I'm sitting there watching his streams, I can sit there, I can have a fucking conversation with him. And it'd be fine, as long as he fucking sees my message, boom, done. Acknowledgement. It's awesome.
Tell him.
Yeah. Yeah, sweetie.
I'll be right back. I gotta go eat.
Okay, sweetheart.
Okay.
I'll return.
Oka. But, you know, he makes a lot of great videos and stuff like that, and one of his moderators is a friend of mine. I recently did a special video for him where I'm making, designs. Oh, you started broadcasting, sir.
Yeah.
I will include my audio.
It finally actually allowed me to do it. Every time I try, it normally says something went wrong. Please try again.
Oh, for where you try and start your own thing? Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that but like I was saying, one of his moderators is a friend of mine. I ended up making designs for him on Forza from his new logo and then one for his original logo.
Right.
And he loved it so much that he's gonna eventually make a video showcasing my work. So right there. And his entire community, it's like a family. Treat everybody with respect. The second you disrespect somebody, you're out. You fuck up, you're done. That's it. That's the way it should be. And I'm trying to get that done myself with my own, you know, Discord and everything. For the YouTube channel, for the subscribers that want to meet me. And a number of my subscribers, you know, have been subscribed to me when I started my fucking channel like fucking 7 years ago. So,
Right.
You know, I've only gotten a few in the last couple of months, but hell, the channel's still growing. And I'm still working at it, so it's like, you know, every day, man.
I mean,
Gotta keep working at it.
as long as you just work on it every day, it's gonna grow. I mean, YouTubers didn't just get thousands of followers just overnight.
Oh, hell no.
One built in a day.
I mean, it's just like I've got one right now. He's been doing YouTube videos for almost 2 years now, and he's just now about to hit 500,000.
I'm nowhere near that. Like, I got fucking 26. I've been doing this for like 2 years, and
Well, you got 27 now because I followed you.
Oh, thank you. That's great, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. And, you know, a lot of my videos are there. I recently did a massive delete to the channel itself because there was just too many videos that had been done with Roxy. That there was just a shit ton of arguments and everything like that. I had to redo the channel. There was over 150 videos on the channel. And I had to go through all of it except for the recent ones that had no arguments in them because I couldn't take that being on the channel anymore, and I felt it wasn't going in the way I wanted it to. I just had to fix it and start fresh.
Right.
And two people that I have in my featured channels, I'm going to put a shout out to them right now. TG Emma, she is my editor. She's a very nice person. She does not have Xbox currently. But she's a lovely person. You should go check out her channel and the stuff that she does. And Zos1, He has been a long time friend of me. I've known him for about the same time I've known my brother Caleb, so around 10 years. He is a gun nut and car nut like I am. He recently got engaged, so, you know, congratulations on that, motherfucker. Another time. And he regularly, on a good, you know, every once in a while, he'll hop into a stream with me, and, you know, we'll just put up a video. You know, that's the way it works. And, you know, he does it. He doesn't make videos as often as I do. He does it as a little fun thing. But we sit there and we play the fucking game and we have a good time. Like,
exactly. I mean, games are meant to have fun, not to be taken seriously, get pissed
I'll
off, rage
admit, I do
quit.
that sometimes. I'll admit I do that. Like, when it comes to Battlefield or Call of Duty, sometimes I let this shit immerse me too much and I go fucking wacko. But
I quit playing Black Ops all the time because of the fact that one that I hate are campers.
Oh, dude, don't.
Those,
that's why I don't play hardcore.
Those
anymore.
are the ones I hate, and I love hardcore. I won't play on normal mode. I play on hardcore because, one, to me that's a little bit more realistic, which pisses me off on hardcore. I'll get 3 freaking hit markers with an assault rifle, but yet they shoot me with a freaking pistol from across the map and kill me with 1 shot.
That's Call of Duty, dude. That's the way COD works, man.
That's why I
play
love
Battlefield.
Black Ops a lot more. Or not Black Ops, Battlefield a lot more because it's a lot more realistic, and you don't have just people on the ground running around that you got to worry about. You got to worry about people in the boats, the jets, the tanks, and it's a lot easier to blend in with your surroundings.
Oh yeah, the one thing I will say about Battlefield 1 that I absolutely hate, I'm a person that loves flying games and flying in any game that I can.
The flying controls.
No, it's not that I love the flying controls. I love that whenever there's a plane in a game that I can fly, I'll fly it. The one thing I hate about Battlefield 1 is that I can never get in a motherfucking plane. Like, everybody spawns on it right when I go to spawn on the fucking plane.
That's because a lot of people that die, they'll sit at that screen waiting for a vehicle to spawn in. I mean, I say that because I do it too, but mainly for the tanks and the ground vehicles. Because there was one day, me and a bunch of my buddies on there, was like 5 or 6 of us, and we literally introduced Battlefield to World of Tanks. And there was literally, there was 4 of our tanks, plus they managed to sneak over to the enemy base and steal 1 of their tanks, or 2 of their tanks.
That's great.
And we all 6 of us are rolling around in a convoy, just dominating everyone. And a buddy of mine managed to shoot a dude that was in a jet. Shot him out of the sky with the tank.
That's great. Have you ever seen that video?
And
where,
he got,
I don't mean to interrupt.
accused of hacking.
Oh, that's what's going to go to my next point. Have you ever seen that video of people, I think it was either Battlefield 3 or Battlefield 4, they put a shit ton of C4 down on this little back road, drove the tank over, waited for a fucking jet to come flying by, chasing somebody. Guy blows up the C4, dude in the tank shoots, fucking jet gets destroyed. And you just see the guy just start teabagging the fucking ground. Like, have you ever seen that?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, I fucking love that video. It's fucking amazing.
But no, it's just funny. I like games like that that are a little bit more realistic. Like, for example, you've got these guys that are sitting at the very top of the tallest building sniping, and then you just got all the tanks at the bottom shooting the support beam to bring the building down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. See, that's what I always loved about Battlefield, is that you could do shit like that.
Yeah. To me, it's more realistic. The damage is realistic. The graphics are amazing.
Oh yeah, it's fucking
And it
gorgeous.
seems like every year, they improve their quality and they get higher sales.
Oh really?
As far as
Yeah,
freaking Call of Duty and stuff, all they do is just
Or it's
copy
just
the
copy and
concept
paste.
from the year before and then add new stuff.
Absolutely. See, I'm hoping that when Battlefield and EA decides to make another game, I'm hoping that they're going the course that they're supposedly going right now from World War I to World War II. Because I guarantee you, if they bring air superiority back to that game with World War II, I will never not be in a motherfucking P-51D. I fucking love that plane. Oh,
Right.
See, that's the thing about me. I love the old school stuff. I'm a history nut as well. I love learning, especially about history. I love World War II. I love studying Vietnam. I love studying from the wars because I want to be able to do one day, if it's fucking possible, keep World War III from happening. Because I learned from my motherfucking mistakes. Absolutely. And, you know, I would just...
Well, while you're
I would
still
love to
talking,
actually
I'm going
learn
to
those
disappear. I got to go grab some water real quick.
lessons. Go ahead.
I didn't realize
But,
I was actually losing health from dehydration.
My bad. But the thing is that I've fired in 1911. I've fired a World War II edition 1911 with the beaver tail, the A1. I've always wanted to fire an M1 Grand. I've fired at least one Thompson in my life, I think. Never been able to fire a Type 99 or, you know, a grease gun or anything like that. I would love to fire any of those.
Yeah.
Like I love the guns from that time period because they're just so elegant. Because for a time there was I think Chicago. I don't know if they still use it, but for the longest fucking time, Chicago SWAT and PD for SMG still used the Tommy gun to this day.
Chicago doesn't no more.
That's a shame.
Because the parts are so hard to find to repair them if they need repairing, and they've actually gotten to the point that they jam so much easier. And
see, the thing is about
it's just hard to be able to repair them and keep them maintained.
Oh yeah, obviously.
So they don't use them
the
anymore.
problem is with that, the reason they don't is because I'm assuming that Chicago uses the drum mag for the Tommy gun. If you use the drum mag jams way more than the stick mag does. I mean, Lord knows you're not going to need motherfucking 50-ass goddamn rounds to take a bitch down. I mean, it's a 45 ACP.
Right.
So you put the fucking stick mag, you got 30 rounds, done. Motherfucker down on the ground. And just make sure you don't fucking miss. Because, I mean, with the stick mag, fully automatic, that thing, when you got the fucking grip on the front, no problems whatsoever. None. And I mean, I've fired 38s, I've fired 45s, I've fired a fucking Barrett at a gun show, and God, it damn near fucking killed my shoulder.
Oh, I know the exact same feeling. Several years ago, me and my ex-fiance had taken a trip out to Vegas. Because she used to work for American Airlines, so we basically flew free. Well, they happened to have a deal out at the Vegas Battlegrounds, to where they had a package going on for $2,000. You could get a pass where you could be able to go on their battleground and fire any weapon you wanted, unlimited ammo.
That sounds awesome.
And you even got a chance to take a ride in their Abrams tank and fire the cannon at their targets.
That's cool.
And going through the drills on how to properly load them before we got in there and firing them and best feeling that I've ever felt in a while.
Oh yeah.
And as well as the gun, the first time I'd ever shot a 50 caliber, I thought for sure it done ripped my damn arm off.
Oh yeah, and that's another thing about that gun. When fired, you hit that fucking target, you just got the biggest motherfucking smile on your face.
Exactly.
It's fucking great. The thing is, we
and
did
the
it,
good thing about it is when we did this, it was at night, so we had the tracer rounds on.
Oh
my
lucky
god!
Fucker.
Just seeing how fast that round went. I mean, hell, the trail of light was still behind it, even after it hit the target.
Subsonic round or supersonic round?
It was like you're sitting there shining a laser through the barrel to the target and then disappears.
Oh, that's fucking great though. Like when I fired it, they had it the way they had it propped up. Like it was you wouldn't get as much kick as
Yeah.
you would in real life, but you still got a good amount. And because I have the broad shoulders, I had to make sure that I had a good foothold on the ground because I knew that
Yeah. See,
I
I'm
was
the
gonna
same
get blown
way.
the fuck back. And when I fired that fucking thing, I hit the target dead center without an issue, and it felt like I dislocated my shoulder. Because the thing is, the problem is with that, I was afraid that I had, because I've had that problem before. I got hit with a slap-shotted 80-mile-an-hour hockey puck in my shoulder when I was a kid.
Yeah.
So it dislocated my shoulder back then. So now, if
Damn.
I really wanted to, I can dislocate it like fucking Mel Gibson from Lethal Weapon.
Right. Well, see,
So
I
it
think,
hurts like a motherfucker.
yeah. See, I love the trace round, but I think the best one that I got the biggest satisfaction on with the incinerator rounds,
Oh, I didn't get to fire
because
those.
they had a modified prototype
Ooh.
version. It kind of looks similar to the M4A1,
Yeah.
but it was a modified prototype version that they were still developing, and it packs a punch with no kick.
Really?
So I'm sitting there bracing myself, because I've shot an M4A1 before, and those things pack a punch.
Well,
And the
I mean, I've fired
recoils
an
are
M4.
so bad unless you have a compensator on the front. But this
For
one
me,
here,
when I fired an M4A1, are you talking about the carbine, or are you talking about...
yeah, the carbine.
Okay. And when it came to me, the carbine that I used, the guy didn't have compensator or anything like that. He had a hollow sight, he had a holographic, and I guess a foregrip. And because of the way I guess it's because I have experience with the weapon, it had no kick whatsoever for me. But he said that it would kick like a motherfucker for him if he went full auto. But the thing is,
Yeah.
I know trigger control.
Yeah.
I do a 3-second burst even on full auto, and I can hit my target.
Right.
So I guess that's
But
why
see,
I
this
never got
one
into
here,
kick.
this one here, it had no punch. It didn't even have hardly a recoil.
Right.
And I swear, when that incinerator round hit the target, I swear the explosion was a lot louder than a freaking hand grenade.
Oh, I mean, I would assume so, yeah, because technically that's as close as you're going to get with the shotgun dragon breath rounds with their incendiary rounds, for Christ's sake. Never ever fired one of those, though.
But
And,
it's
you know, I have
amazing
yet to
because
ever
it
fire
still
a
has, it has similar of the tracer on the tip of it, like a normal tracer round does, but
Yeah.
not as much. But you don't really see the tracer long enough before you hear the explosion. Your eyes has gone to the target where it hit.
Oh,
And
yeah, absolutely.
we hit a door that had the Rhino bedliner, because they had a ground, they were testing out the Rhino bedliner sprayed on the inside, 'cause they were trying to find a way on how to improve safety when it came to their vehicles, their buildings, stuff like that, with that Rhino stuff, because it's supposed to be indestructible. Well, when I shot the door, now this is a steel door. It penetrated the steel, exploded inside the door.
Ooh.
The outside part of the door looked like it was a freaking Coke can that exploded under high pressure. And on the inside, all it looked like was a dome was inside the house. So if you were inside that room, the only part of you that probably would have been damaged would have been your eardrums from the sound of the explosion that close.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
Other than that,
Fucking
you
eardrum
could have
probably
been
would've burst.
inside that building and basically unharmed.
Well, honestly, I mean, that's good. I mean, that's good for the fucking field testing. When it comes to that, I've never been able to do anything like that. But I mean, I've gone shooting before. I myself towards handguns.
Yeah.
So, you know, I just like, you know, a 45 is going to be my best friend. And I know there's people out there that love Glock and hate 45s and 1911s. They jam, blah, blah, blah. You take care of your fucking 1911s, fuckers. You prefer fucking shitty-ass little goddamn 9mm Glock.
Right.
Like, I'll sit there, I'll use any fucking handgun. I'll use a Glock. I'll use a goddamn, 357. I'll use a 44. I will not, because of the way my hands are, I doubt I'd ever be able to use a Desert Eagle. At least the 50 AE Desert Eagle. I'd probably be able to use the 44 Deagle, and that's about it. Because I have a 357 version of the Deagle that's made in Japan or made someplace else. But it's not made by the people that make the Ds. There's the 44 and the 50. The 44, my hands can wrap around a 1911 without a problem. They can wrap around a 9mm and a Glock. On the other hand, not very sure about because of the fact that their hand grips are just so damn wide. I wouldn't be able to hold that thing with more than two hands. Both hands would be needed for that, and that's a problem for me. Because I absolutely love the Desert
Gaming me to send him an invite. Do we want him in the podcast or no?
Yeah, that's fine. I don't care. More than merry, man.
Crap, wrong one. There we go.
But what's a message? Hey. You're welcome. We're doing the podcast right now. I got like another fucking 9 minutes and then I'm ending it. But
You're handing it what?
I have another 9 minutes and then I'm ending the podcast.
Alright. But yeah, another game that I used to play that I kind of wish they would revamp for the consoles was my all-time favorite, Twisted Metal.
I heard about that. I never got the chance to play that.
Dude, it was freaking amazing back then. It's just, I wish they would revamp it to newer consoles. They kind of quit it after PlayStation 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish they would revamp it.
Oh, I mean, I hope they do. I mean, hell, they did a fucking revamp for the Crash Bandicoot recently.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, it looks good. I've been watching people play
Another one I wish they would revamp with Mario Kart 64.
Oh, yeah. That was a good one.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I mean, they revamped Mario Kart with the fucking Nintendo Switch, so it's like...
Yeah, but that's for... I guess Mario was more of a Sony's thing, I guess. So I doubt they'll ever revamp it for Xbox.
Thing, so...
Yeah,
well,
so...
The thing is, Mario was always Nintendo, so...
Well, yeah, but the thing is, Sony owns Nintendo.
Fuck, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sony owns Nintendo.
Then why the hell are they having so many fucking problems with cross-platform then?
Because honestly, Sony really doesn't want. Thing is, they're not really making Nintendo that much anymore. And when they do, the newer version of the Nintendos don't really stay in production very long.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
And did you ever get a chance to watch E3 this year?
No, I did not.
They've already announced a new console.
What, for Sony or for Nintendo?
Xbox. It's called the Xbox One X.
Oh yeah, I know that. Yeah, see the thing is, they're trying to get the 4K kick, and there's so much that 4K hasn't really gone in depth with that it's not even going to be worth it. There's so many people that don't own 4K TVs yet.
Yeah. Well, see, the good thing about it is with the new console, they already said that even if you don't have a 4K TV, once you turn it on, the graphics are going to be so good, it's going to look like you've got a 4K TV.
Yeah, but I don't want to sit there and spend another $500 on the console when I only recently got this one.
Right. I hear you there. The other thing, too, that I'm not interested was the software that they're putting in the Xbox One X is you can actually system link with all the other Xbox consoles. Say for example, let's say for example you got the original 360 and you got Halo there, like Halo 3 ODST, and you have an Xbox One, you've got the game. Well, y'all can system link, and y'all can both play that same game on your own console.
That's not bad. But I mean, again, I don't have the money for that fucking bullshit.
Right.
Frankly, I'm just happy with having this right now.
I mean, I didn't get
I got
Xbox One until 2 years after it came out, and
Exactly
that was
same.
when when I got my income tax.
Yeah, exactly, same. See, a friend of mine bought my console. He even bought me a new TV so I can have it. So, you know, that was fucking $400 for him. And he put that down for me. And, you know, I've been working at it ever since with him. Hey, SFR, it's about time you fucking showed up. Motherfucker and lazy ass sleeping in and shit. Fucking 5 p.m., dude. But, you know, either way, I'm glad for the new console. I am going to say this, though, from what I've heard, do not get Forza Motorsport 7. Because it's going to eat up every bit of fucking memory in that console. Like, it's going to take up every bit of fucking space. And, I mean, I would love to get the new Forza, but at the same time, I don't want to... I got other games I want to get. I want to get Far Cry 5. I want to get The Crew 2. I know, and it's like... There's a shit ton of games that are actually coming out that I want to get. And I don't want to have to sit there and put $500 down on a fucking console when I could just buy the goddamn games. You know? I don't know if anybody's connecting or not. Because I'm not hearing shit. I don't know. But, you know, it's just... It's one of those things, man.
Alright, bye.
I don't think bye's here.
Oh. Well, it has been confirmed Ragnarok has been pushed back until the 19th.
Okay.
Oh.
Alright, you know what? I'm actually gonna leave the video here, SFR. I should be back up later on. Thank you for Happy 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to you, sir.
Yeah, everyone have a safe one.
Yes, yes. Don't go blowing your fucking shit up. Stop, Carly, stop it.
Hey,
Carly,
I don't
stop
have
it.
infinite
Carly.
stats, asshole.
Carly,
Well,
stop
I wanted to end the video on a fun
No,
note.
stop it. Stop it. Because I will fucking murder you. Stop it. Stop it.
Okay.
Just keep tasing her. Just keep tasing her. Thank you all for watching, and now you can watch Carly get fucking electrocuted. And I will see you all in about 2 hours at the most. Bye.